Hello everyone. Welcome back to glorious, beautiful Monster Hunter World. Oh, look at that beautiful night sky. Look at that gorgeousness. That is adorable. Where are you? Hello little boogie. When you see a question mark, press B. Look at that. Pick up your Poogie and put him down in various places to see what happens. Alright, let's pick up the Boogie. Well, he immediately started shaking. Did he find something? Oh, yes, he did. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Look at him go. Always digging. Always digging. What'd you find, little guy? A nullberry. Good. Oh, and a steel egg. Good, Poogie. Alright. So, what I would normally be doing, we're not going to do. Which is the story. Normally, you advance the story. You can see right there, accept a Castodon kerfuffle. Alright, normally you would do this. We're not going to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go do this. We only need one of us, because... Hey, look at that. Now, I honestly don't know how we're going to do. I'm not using the special armor set. I'm not using the special weapon. Using the special armor set or weapon makes this really fast. I'm not using those. So, this is going to be interesting. But we're going to come over here to the canteen. We're going to pay with money because it's all we got. Any of these give health? Yes, this one gives health. Anything else? Elemental resistance or the unpredictable platter? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not gonna lie, I love these cutscenes. And I will make sure that in videos we watch all three. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. I mean, just look at that spread. It's not much, but it's a lot. And boy, can our hunter eat and drink. Look at our Pelico just like, huh? Huh? He hadn't even finished his meal yet. Here we go. So the reason we're doing an event quest is 1, for the extra materials. 2, we're going to go meet our boy before having met our boy. That was a nice little tutorial. But you see, we're going to go fight and kill Great Yagras before we've met Great Yagras. And I love doing this because it's a great way to get his materials early on. Especially as we are not going to be able to do the special weapons, the extra weapons, right? We're not doing the special armor, so we don't have the damage resistance, and we're not doing the special weapons. So, I'm going to grab this. Make sure I got mega potions just in case. And based on how this usually goes, he should be right there. Oh crap, I forgot. Well, that is not what I was intending to do. It's been a while since I played bow, not gonna lie. Was it? There it is. Now that did damage. So, what you just saw was what's known in the bow as 1,000 Dragons. And I fucked it up. Well, I weakened his head. So now he takes extra damage. I was not trying to do that. Yeah, see? I was trying to do Y and B at the same time, and it's only clicking B. So I'm having some issues. Like, it'll get my Dragon Piercer just fine. But for some reason... Ah, there it goes. Oh, look at that. Like, I already killed him. Like, he's already dead. And that is just the power of using the piercing pods. It's a little difficult. Like, I haven't played bow in a while. So, we're gonna do what we can here. But I am gonna carve up all of these Yagras that we killed. And we've already killed one out of our two. Like, the main problem is that I want to do forest exploration to go discover some areas. But we can't exactly do that. Or rather, we can, but it's not going to help us much. Now, you remember this bone pile from earlier. I'm hoping that was just the little guy seeing me. Yeah, it was just a little guy. Something else is nearby, I believe. It triggered on question mark footprints, and that's usually my little friend. We're gonna go see if we can just pick up on his footprints. Oh, parashrooms. We're gonna need these later. Yeah, we should be able to pick up on some saliva and some footprints. Oh, dung! That'll come in handy if we run into him. We got some footprint, we got some mucus, and then we're gonna get some extra footprints here. And I don't know if this is enough to... Yep, it is. Anjanath. And we can see where Anjanath currently is, so we can avoid him. Because at this stage in the game, with our armor, he will one-shot us if I don't dodge correctly. And as I'm still getting used to bow, that's gonna... Yeah, that'll take away our feints, which means we'll lose money. And we don't want to lose money. I'm gonna get that. So, the main thing here is that I'm collecting resources. And these resources are kind of needed. Get that parashroom. Now, this quest, it's pretty simple. Pretty quick. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go do our main quest. And that'll be today's episode. So we're just getting some bone piles. And say hello to the fish of death. Everybody loves fish of death. Because they're dicks. Yeah, that's right, you little shits. Oh, we got a whisker right off the bat. That is dope. The whisker really comes in handy. Haha, say hello to the most overpowered thing in this game. Now, one mechanic that I'm currently not using, and you can see it down by my potions, is the capture net. Now, I'm not currently using it. Oh, a spiderweb. I could actually use this. Oh, and Anjanath footprint. I will take that. So the reason I'm not using it is because I'm going to do a dedicated run towards getting points once we're further in the story, which this episode might actually just go on until we've advanced that far in the story. I'm just showing off this event quest, which, as you can see, is a really easy way to get early access to Anjanath. Especially, like, right from the get-go. Like, I have not officially, in the story-wise, I have not met Great Yagras yet. And I can already fight Anjanath, which is one of the benefits of the way I'm doing this. Which is why I chose to specifically do this event quest. And see, I got a little bit of research points there. And then we're going to get some footprints for our other Great Yagras. And then we're going to track him down and we're going to kill him. I think he spawns over here. I don't hear him, and I don't see him. Yeah, I'm just going to go this way because I know that he goes over this way. Pick up some extra herbs. Pick up the, see, there he is right there.
Go ahead. Follow the scout flies.
And we're actually not going to engage immediately. We're instead going to follow the footprints back. Yes, I'm aware. We're going to follow the footprints. Or at least we're going to collect the footprints as we can. Oh, there it is. I want to max out. I want to max out that little gauge on the right. The Great Yagras gauge. And the reason I want to max that out is because that gives me the most boon, the most boost when hunting him. Because then I can track him wherever he goes. And I can also increase my research level of him. Oh, see, he just made a mistake right there. I actually need to aggro him. Okay, I'm going to pop my close range coating on. And you're going to understand here in a second why the 1,000 dragons, if I can do it, Jesus Christ, why the 1,000 dragons is so powerful with close range. I just need to not get hit for a second. I did not do the claw. Yeah, this is the problem. Is that I'm still getting used to... Oh, well, a Dragon Piercer, I guess. Oh, and he hit me. Yeah, see, look at my health. I need to... Okay, cat, please. Ah, I still got it. Ah, I'm not trying to do that. And see, I'm trying to do the 1,000 dragons, and I'm missing because I don't know if the input just isn't working. Like,
look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate. Never underestimate an angry monster.
like,
Keep your distance
drop down,
and watch
drop
for a
down.
safe opening.
I'm not trying to latch onto him. Game, please. Like, I know I can kill him. It's... Oh, shit. Yep. Ow. Okay, come on. I need to get this down. It's really difficult for me right now. Like, I'm still trying to... I don't know. I need to practice more. Maybe after this, we'll go practice. I can do a wake-up hit. A wake-up hit, I don't remember the multiplier for it. But I know that the multiplier is... I think it's like a 1.4? 1.3, 1.4? It's been a while. Well. Yeah, see, like right there, I hit the prompt for both. Oh! That one worked. Alright. I just, like, I couldn't even see all of the damage numbers on my end of things. So I don't know if you guys were able to see all of the damage with how fast that was, but like when you get it down, like that's gonna be my big issue, is just figuring out the timing on how to get that to work every time. Which I'll have to play around a bit more. But like, you saw the damage. Like, piercing pod with 1,000 dragons is so overpowered. I know there's a bone pile in here. Ah, there we go. So that was the lovely event quest. Like, I'm trying to get that timing down to where it doesn't... Like, I'm trying to hit both Y and B at the same time because I'm playing with a controller. And it's hitting B first. Great Yagras Scale, Iron Ore, Yagras Hide, Yagras Scale, Monster Bone S, Great Yagras Mane, Armor Spheres, Ancient Bone, Great Yagras Hide, Ancient Bone, Great Yagras Mane because we broke his head. Nice. And another Ancient Bone because my Palico found it. See, that 400 research point was from all those tracks I grabbed, including getting the extra tracks out of the Anjanath. But you'll notice I increased my Great Yagras research level to level 1, which is why I was picking up all of the tracks for him. But hang on just a minute. We're gonna go visit the cat. And the reason we're gonna visit the cat is add-ons and bonuses. I already have these, but the early weapon upgrade material set. Right? Now what that does is that allows you to just upgrade a little bit sooner. Oh, actually, we need to talk to Cat anyway. We're going to go to the training area. So I apologize for not advancing the main story just yet. We're going to come to the training area. Strike the various objects to get a feel for your weapon's moveset. Right. Training area features.
Okay. Let's run through the hunting basics. First,
grab that piercing pod. So, this is the normal training dummy. Right? Pop my close range coatings on. Decent damage. But what we're trying to do is consistently do 1,000 dragons. And see, with piercing pod, that did so much damage. But you see, like, right there? How I clawed instead of 1,000 dragons? We're gonna take a minute here. And we're gonna try and get this 1,000 dragons down. I'm trying to hit the Y button first. I want to try and consistently get 1,000 dragons down before we do anything. Because this with close range coating. Like, okay, you see that reticle? Right, you see nothing there. You see that there. Right? How it's got that circle on it. Right? And then I'll back up. And then the circle's gone. Right? Circle's there. Circle's gone. Circle's there. This is the range for close range cuttings. If I step out of the circle, just barely within range. I step out, you see how that's gone? It can still hit, but it's really hard. Now if I step all the way back here, it can still hit, but it's really hard. Now you see how it says I'm out of range? It can still have the ability to hit, but it's not going to be only on the third full charge. But if I'm here, it barely hits. And then if I'm fully within range, it absolutely hits. Alright. And see, like right there, I tried to do a combo, a slide, a click, and then I tried to do 1,000 dragons and I ended up using the claw. So, what we need to try and do is we need to get that slide into 1,000 dragons. Now, from what I remember, is that Thousand Dragons is not affected by... Okay, well, I need to be in range. Alright, Thousand Dragons is not affected by charge level. So that did 121 with a 7-hit combo with me charging. And then 121 7-hit combo without me charging. But Dragon Piercer, 4 hits, 104 damage. Two hits, 42 damage. In critical range for it. 3 hits, 63 damage. So charge level does affect it. Now the arc shot. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I call it the cold trap. It's pretty fun. Pretty awesome. Doesn't help much. But it definitely works. Return to headquarters. Yes, return to headquarters. So now we're going to go do a hunt. An official hunt. We're going to advance our story of the game. So this ought to be fun. As far as I know, I do got the audio adjusted correctly. At least enough to make this interesting. So, oh, that does remind me, though. We're going to go do this because this is fun. And you'll see why in a minute when it loads. I'm not even going to say anything when it loads. Welcome to the Autumn Harvest Fest. And y'all can read that. It gives the handler an outfit. Sales are currently going on during the event. You get special bounties, which we can't access bounties right now, so we're not even going to worry about that. This is the arena. Arena quests are fun, but we'll deal with that at a different time. Alright, so just real quick, I'm in and out of my audio. Got some stuff going on. I'm going to keep the gameplay running. I'm going to keep recording. I just won't be talking as much. Just letting you guys know what's going on.
Okay, our job is to call a certain number of Castodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going? friend, our Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Be careful. Not bad. All right, let's look for another group. Be careful. The Kestodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
Alright, everybody. We're hunting down more Kestodon. Which, if my old memory serves me, they are this way. Oh yeah, that's right. So over here, I think it's around this rock. Here? No, there it is. Extra mining outcrop. That way we can get some ore. Because we're going to need that for upgrades. Yes, field team leader. I'm on my way. You can just barely see him down there. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. That's where I'm going.
Be careful.
Wee. Oh. And just a good old dragon piercer. Well, that went well. And you see, I ran out of stamina really quick right there. Hey, you know, it would probably help if I had the close range coating on. We've already seen how effective it is at certain range. Unfortunately, I'm not managing my stamina very.
That just about wraps up our work here.
I would like to carve, please.
Hey, come here. I think I found something.
From my older playthroughs of this game, sometimes our field team leader there forces you to go up there, even though you're trying to carve. Like, I really want that bone pile, but I'm fairly certain he's going to pull me up there before I can get that bone pile, because I see it. Like, I'm looking at that bone pile and just like, I want it. And there's some fish up there. Yeah, like, I grabbed the bone pile once and he forced me up here. Right? Like...
Look at those Kestodons.
Something's up with the Kestodon. Ah. There he is. Our official introduction to Great Yagras.
Gotcha.
New assignment available.
Partner.
The
New
Great
assignment incoming.
Yagras
Take down
Hunt.
that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Now, what this allows us to do is we can kill him here in this hunt. Or it actually says that you can return to base. And this teaches you partially about the SOS flares. Oh yeah, that was the good bug. See how it changed my stamina like that? That's the good bug. Now we're actually coming this way to essentially cut him off. Because I know where he's going. Or at least I think I know where he's going. But we're coming this way to cut him off. At least attempt to cut him off. I was wrong about where he went, guys. I thought I was cutting him off. He juked me. He juked me good. Actually, no, shit. I was right about where he was going. God damn it. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Hey, nice little place here, though. Yeah, he was going right where I thought he was. God damn it. Well, anyway, so I think we can still get him here. Yep. And give me that, give me that. Like my stamina game is not so good right now. With the little bug that we got, it does improve our stamina drain, so it is at a reduced rate right now, which is perfect for this weapon. Oh yeah, see, look, we already knocked him over. Yeah, like, see, because I had no ammo, that does not do a lot. Oh, but right in his face did some damage. But you'll notice that the effect is now gone, and my stamina drain is back to normal. Hi. I actually was trying to do the 1,000 Dragons, but I will take that, because that gives me these. Alright, and we're gonna... Ah, damn it. Okay. I was trying to get that shot on the 1,000 Dragons. There we go. Like, look at that damage output. That is amazing. And he is dead. We got 60 seconds. But, yeah. That is officially our Great Yagras hunt. Alright. That finishes up that. As you saw, I had to go silent again. Just sitting there waiting on the timer. Oh, we got a cutscene. I wonder what it'll be. In fact, I'll go silent for it, just for funsies.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
Just a quick side note in this cutscene. Look at the handler's outfit. That is my preferred outfit for her, but I do not have the capabilities or money in order to buy that for her right now. So she could have it all the time.
Hey. Well, you were right. There's our mark. Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
And that, everybody, was the first look at Puke Puke. At least I'm pretty sure that's what its name is. I think that's the pronunciation anyway. So if you haven't noticed already, I've had to mute myself several times. Roommate and her other half are home and they're awake. I tried to record while they were sleeping, and so you might end up hearing them in the background. I'm trying to not have that if I can, so if I randomly just mute but gameplay's still going on, you know what's going on. I don't want to pause because, like, if I'm in the middle of a fight, you guys are going to miss anything. So, but I can mute myself real quick. But we're now a 2-star hunter. We've seen a future monster. We have seen a giant hunk of slag from Zora Magdaros. Like, damn. So yeah, this is gonna be great. But I think we have one more quest.
Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up,
That, or we have to...
I wonder where the
Oh, we have to speak to the provisions manager. Alright, so we need to go speak to the provisions manager, who's over here. And then look at the Boogie! Look at the Boogie's Halloween outfit, it's so cute! Anyway.
Oh, you are too good to me.
I do apologize if they have audio and I'm skipping over it. Again, I'm recording this without a headset, so I can't hear the game. I've played the game through the base game so much that I know decent spots to speak and not speak. So I don't know if this has them with real dialogue or not. Alright, rebuild the ancient forest camp. And then this teaches us about the resource center, which is very, very needed. Very necessary. Alright, so you got bounties. Register bounties, critical bounties, and limited bounties. So the critical, that's the rebuild the ancient. And a new tutorial was added. And I think now I can use them properly. Yeah. See, new limited bounty is available. Expires in 4 hours. Nice. So now you can see this. Which, this is complete 2 event quests. Now we can't do this. We can't do any of these, actually. Because we're not far enough in the game. But we can do 2 events. Which we might end up doing. But if I do them, I will either pause or stop the recording, and I will let you know that I did it. So he was just talking about capturing monsters. I sped through his dialogue really quick. I do apologize. But he was talking about capturing monsters. Oh, wait, never mind. This is the thing. This is the thing. Actually, I am gonna go visit the smithy though. And the reason I'm gonna go visit the smithy is because I think I can upgrade one of my bows. If not, I should have gotten enough great Yagras material to make better armor. Yeah, he has the Clutch Claw quest. We're not going to do that in this episode. I think we're going to do that in the next episode. But we're going to forge equipment. We're going to forge armor. And you'll notice that we have some Dragonite ore now. And some Earth Crystals, which was out of that pack that we got. So we can see this armor set, the high metal. Right? Honestly, kind of want to save the Dragonite ore. Not gonna lie, because it's gonna be a little bit before we get more. What is capacity boost again? Gun lens and charge blade. Okay, so that doesn't help us. So the alloy armor also requires earth crystals, which again, we're not quite there yet. But the Yagras armor. I don't think we have enough great Yagras for a decent amount. Okay. This skill right here. Ah, mwah, mwah, mwah. Lovely that we have the materials to get this. So Fortify. Temporarily increases your attack and defense every time you faint up to 2 times. Increases it by 10% for attack and 15% for defense. So if you faint twice within a quest, and it does actually work for the thing that we're about to go into and explain, but if you faint twice in a quest, this gives you 20% attack and 30% defense. Which doesn't seem like much, but later on, oh, that helps. So we're going to make this. We've already seen the animation. That just chunks out a waste piece instead of a weapon. Alright. Speed eating, meat eating, and item consumption. So that would help us drink our potions a little faster, but I'd rather have a different helmet. Intimidator. Reduces the chance that small monsters will attack you. So that would affect like the little Yagras. I don't know how useful that is right now. Palico Rally. Absolutely that's useful right now, but I need to check the other arms for a second. Speed Crawler. Increases movement speed while crouched. That's not really necessary. At least not right now. Now this. If we hunted the Gaiju, the little fish that we killed, the little catfishy things, if we hunt them more, we could get this, which aquatic / polar mobility, which allows you, it prevents you from being, it allows you to move freely in water and prevents you from being slowed down in snow. So what that does is basically there's sections later on that have deeper water that you move slower in, like even with the catfish themselves. That definitely... Okay, so like this is Slugger. So Slugger is stun power, and honestly, stun power is really nice. It's just not really nice with the bow. Entomologist, leaving a corpse behind for small insects. Not bad. I mean, I kind of know how to get them. Attack boost. +3 raw attack compared to nothing on my armor. Ooh, but slinger capacity. Oh, that would be really good. Actually, it would only be, like, without max level, because I think it's max level. Yeah, level 2 is increases the loading capacity for some slingers dropped by monsters, and then the third level is what we would need, which increases the capacity for all slinger ammo dropped by monsters, because those piercing pods are dropped by monsters. You don't get them from anything else. Yeah, so I think we're gonna grab the Intimidator, just so we can have the small monsters sometimes not attack us. Because I thought about the health boost, but I'd rather have the Intimidator with the higher armor. Speed eating, I'd rather have health boost, actually. So I'll show what that does here in a second. So, health boost. Just flat out increases my health plus 15. At level 2, it increases it to increases your health by 30. It doesn't air quote stack. It is, you have an extra 15 health. If you have level 2, you have an extra 30 health. If you have level 3, you have an extra 50 health. Right? Yeah. So, feet. Barbecue Master would not be bad. Scenthound. Oh, I forgot about Scenthound. I should have done that before the... So, I don't know. Like, Palico Rally. Yeah, I'm going to get Palico Rally. My cat doing extra damage and having more defense. Yeah, it increases it by 5% for the first level. So that's pretty good. Legs. Like the bone legs or the hunter legs. Like the Barbecue Master. Makes it easier to cook well-done steaks. Honestly, that's not a bad thing to have. Or the Entomologist. Honestly, like... We're going to go with the Barbecue Master. And the main reason we're doing this is we're increasing our raw defense. Right? Alright. So we can now see the Hunter's Bow 3 upgrade. We can't see anything else there. We can see the Tier 2 Water Bow upgrade, and that is because we have the Dragonite ore. We can see the Tier 3 Iron Bow upgrade and the Tier 4 Iron Bow upgrade, which is the Tier 1 of the Steel Bow, which brings that bow up to 132. But the Bone Bow, just in raw power, is just absolutely a powerhouse right now. But I think that this is the Puke. And if this is the Puke, we're actually going to want to hold off. So we might just have to stick with 132 damage. I think we can roll it back if we need to. I mean, this rolls back. I don't think this is a permanent upgrade, so we could roll it back if we have to. Yeah, okay, you know what? We will take the 2 monster bones that we just got out of that pack, because we definitely didn't get them out of a quest. We'll take those. And we'll do that so that way, yeah, we can roll it back. Okay. So it requires 10 Zene or Z or whatever. It requires 10 money to roll it back, but we can roll it back if we need to. But Palico equipment. Palico needs more defense and attack. Honestly, I thought about doing these, but I kind of want to save the tickets. So instead, we're going to give him a great Yagras weapon. And honestly, yeah, like, nothing gives him more defense. Everything gives him more defense, but nothing gives him, like... So we're just going to upgrade him up to the bone. Just to give him a little bit more armor. Like, look at that. He's a bone boy now. Alright. So now we are going to just use this exit gate. And he's going to tell us about doing expeditions.
Choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
I agree. And then we can select this. You can see question mark, Anjanath, and Great Yagras. Because we... Well, actually, no, we didn't find the Anjanath, but we found his tracks. So we know he exists. Now, the third question mark is technically the monster we're going to have to hunt. So I'm just going to immediately, before I do anything... Alright, it's the tutorial. There's no time limit. You will not fail no matter how many times you faint. No completions or rewards, but you will keep any materials you gather and any points you earn. Monsters will depart the field after a set time, and you can decide to return anytime you want.
Let's look for the campsite.
And then the handler tells you how to do the barbecue spit, and it tells you about multiplayer stuff. And then I'm going to quit out of that. And the field team leader is explaining how this works. We're going to pick up some Great Yagras footprints because we can, because it's going to just give us extra research points. So, for Palico equipment, if you didn't notice, it requires research points and materials. And so, if you can get research points, that's awesome. Like, research points is just a yes. Like, you get 5 points for picking up Great Yagras' footprint. Like, ooh, mining outcrop. Sorry, getting sidetracked. So, we're actually going to go out of our way to talk to a couple of people, because you see these? Yeah, he's telling us about the fisherman. Right? He loves fishing. He caught all the old world fish. And then you can talk to him again, and he'll give you a mission to catch fish. And you have to catch a very specific type of fish. Next, shit, actually, we're gonna backpedal a bit. Sorry. I know this video's running long. I apologize. I really do. I'm gonna figure out a good recording thing for this. Oh, I'm assuming that was an Anjanath footprint, because that thing was fucking huge. Ooh, more skid marks. This should finish off our research for Rayagris. Yeah. See how it lit up like that? That means we can fully track him through the area. And you can see on the mini-map, he is now highlighted, so we will always see where he is on the mini-map. But I actually need to talk to this guy.
Over here. Hello.
So, by talking to him, we now gain access to these. When your Palico makes comments about smelling it and finding these traces. Now, these doodles, they're important. They really are.
You can assign a target destination for your
And then we're
spellcast
gonna
on the map.
grab this for some extra research points. Like, research points are absolute key. Alright, now we only have one other person to talk to. Then we're going to get this show on the road. And then we'll be able to finish out this episode. I say that, but then I might get carried away and make this episode super long for funsies. But the fact is when starting out the game, right? Like, it takes a bit. And honestly, I feel like showing you the whole journey instead of cutting stuff out is honestly just not fun. Like, cutting stuff out, it's important to keep shorter videos. But this is Monster Hunter. You need to know how long this takes. Just like with Sea of Thieves. I show you how long those adventures takes. Yeah, eventually I reach the point in time where it's, oh, this is super, super boring. But for Monster Hunter, like, I'm actively running around, I'm picking up footprints, you know what I'm doing. Like, oh, look at this. This is a carcass. This will give us a huge boon in the research towards Anjanath. Yeah, look at that. I am apparently maxed out on herbs. Oh, I forgot to empty out my items. Alright, so see, now, Anjanath is highlighted on the map. We can see wherever he is at all times. Right? But we're going to come up here. We're going to grab this again. You see my stamina went up a little bit. You see we're picking up some old footprints. I have a question mark creature. Fact is, we will not see this creature. Like, you can find footprints all over this area. But we will not actually see this creature until we progress with the story. But we're going to pick up the footprints to get as much of a lead on it before we see it as possible.
Now this is interesting. Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
Ah, and here's our third person to talk to.
Ooh, yeah.
And we're going to talk to her again, and she's going to give us a similar job to how the fisherman did. Alright. And, like, a lot of these side jobs and stuff, I'm going to try to not force you guys to deal with. But, okay. We're going to come up here. This is where he wants us to go. What is that? What is that? It's like a chicken with feathers. It's a feather chicken. It just threw that pot at me. How dare you? Get back here.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Oh, yeah.
This tells you how your scout flies can guide you. Alright. And so now we can track it.
Return to base from our next
And basically the whole point is that now we had so much on it already that we're going to be able to catch up to it really quickly. Ooh, there's a large doodle. So we actually do need those doodles. And the reason being is because we want to be able to track those guys the next time we come here. I usually do it on my first run here, but this episode's getting a little long. But I'm picking up all this extra research just because it's so easy with how much he leaves behind. Like, him and Great Yagras are usually the first two I can easily max out. But I'm going to ignore those feathers this time. We need to catch up to him. He's being a butt.
You need to load the slinger with some ammo. See anything useful?
Come on. Come on. So now he's running back into here because we attacked him. Keep forgetting I didn't have any slinger ammo. It's been a while since I fought Kulu. Early game Kulu, anyway. Ah, he hit me. But that's why I upped my defense. Oh, did you see that? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Ba-bam! Oh no! He moved right when I did it! So the whole reason I'm doing this, right, is I'm doing the coal traps because he has the rock. And the rock, he basically will, like, be immune to all damage if he holds up the rock for defense. But if you do the coal traps constantly, like, I'm out of stamina, but I can just spam the coal traps. Oh, shit, yeah, see, he threw the rock at me. But we got a decent amount of damage in on him. So he's running. I don't know how much health he has left. So sometimes on the lower left, on the map, right, you'll see their icon be flashing when they're at low health. It changes to red when they're aggravated. When they're aggravated, you cannot do a certain activity. I did not mean to do that. I mean, I'll take it because... What does he drop? He drops Slinger Thorns.
That's a thorn pot, a powerful
Okay.
type of slinger arrow. Attacking the part of Slash-on to deal blunt damage.
Not what I wanted to do, but thank you. There we go. Bam! But Slinger Thorns are very useful. Ow. We gotta be a dick, Kulu. Okay, so now he is limping. I guess his icon on the left didn't change. Oh, that's right. It's... I'm thinking of a different game. My apologies. Come on. Hit him before he transitions. Yes. And so we finally did enough stun damage to knock him over. And we killed him.
World map so we can go home.
Alright. Alright. So we're gonna carve his body. then you'll see that our objective is to return to a star. Alright, so then you go into this menu, and you return from expedition. And so now, we're heading back. We did our job. We got a beak. We got a plume from breaking its forelimb. We got some hide, and just a whole bunch of hide. And our cat gathered some flame nut and some herbs. We got 400 research points because we kept picking up all those tracks. We now have level 1 of Anjaneth and level 1 of Kulu, who we just met. Ooh, Vigor Wasp is now leveled up. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope.
Magnifique. Don't let me down.
We now have a new camp available.
I have something special just for you. Come back soon.
And it wants you to supply a mega potion. And we completed the critical bounty and we gotta... Okay. So, we have a complete deliveries. You can complete delivery requests that you accept from researchers by turning them in. Exit the tutorial, and we have a mega potion, so we're going to turn that in. We now have diced steak at the canteen. Now we have something called investigations, which, as it says, you collect tracks, you can get an investigation added, and you can get more rewards. Alright, now this one's interesting because it's a 15-minute time limit. But that's it. That's all it's got. This one is interesting because it's a 2 faint and locked to 2 players. But it's a 50 time limit. So we're going to accept that. And then I'm going to show you how to activate those. And then we're going to probably call it an episode. So you come over here. You post a new quest. And then now this is highlighted now. Click into investigations. There's that great Yagras that we grabbed. This is honestly pretty nice. And investigations are a really good way outside of event quests to get money. Because the early game money is really rough. Now, we did receive some money though. In the form of these eggs. Oh, no, wait. It's not there. It'll be here. So the steel egg that the Pookie found. You can see it's worth 1,000. Now the little pack that we got gave us a silver egg, which is worth 10,000. Now, you can see that there's a button that says sell all trade-in items. If I click that, 11,000, because we had a trade-in item of a steel egg and a trade-in item of a silver egg. We hit yes. You see? It sold the 2 eggs. They are now permanently gone forever. But now we got 17,000 money. Or Zenny. Or Zen. Or Z. Whatever it is. Whatever you want to call it. Now, something really important. Alright. I'm going to buy them to the item box specifically. There's this called the trap tool. It says a must-have item for putting together pitfall traps and other kinds of traps. So a pitfall trap and a shock trap. They are important because as the dude whose dialogue I sped through, and it is explained when you actually do a capture quest or when you capture a monster in general, traps are used to get more materials out of capturing a monster. So you don't get the ability to carve because you just basically weakened it and then knocked it out. Pretty much. But trap tools are a necessity. And the reason why I turned in that money was so that I can just flat out buy 50 trap tools. Because whenever an event is going on in the game, they are half off. They're normally 200 Z a pop, Right now they're 100 zeta pop. So I spent 5,000, which is just about half of what I just earned, in order to make sure that I had that. And we're going to come talk to the field team leader again.
You busy?
Alright. Now then. I honestly, I don't know where... I want to make it consistently where I like log off in the same spot every time, right? But at the same time... How you doing, Smithy? Alright. We're going to look at upgrading just one of the two bows. Right? Sort by equipped. Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay. So we're going to just look at this one because this is the one we have equipped. So now we can see the Kulu bow. It only does 120 damage. It looks different. It does 120 damage. It has affinity, which increases your crit chance. Sorry if I'm talking so loud. I'm like right next to the mic because I'm leaning in to see everything closer. And you can see in the coding section, it's got close range, which all bows get. This one does not allow power. You see it's grayed out. It allows paralysis. It doesn't allow poison, but my current bow does, which is why that's redded out. And it allows sleep and blast. Now, coatings, they act interestingly. So, like, I can see this one, right? So, this one, the weapon itself has an element. It does water. But it also has a coating. Power coating. Power coating does more damage. It just raw increase to your bow's damage. But the caveat of that is that you have a limited number. Close range coating is unlimited. It's not as powerful as the powered coating, but it's unlimited. Which is why it's so useful. But we can't upgrade anything. We could upgrade our armor, because we have some armor spheres. We have 5. So I could upgrade a single piece of armor. And you'll see, if I do that, right, it now requires 2 points per level. But if I upgrade this up, you notice that the defense keeps going up every time. So like I drop this down, it's at 10, right? I add those in, it goes up to 12. Right? We can go look at the Kulu armor, though. So, one feature that I didn't show is that you can preview stuff. Right? So, like, I have 3 of these pieces on already, but you can preview wearing the whole set. So, we're going to preview looking at the full Kulu set. Honestly, it's not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. The head gives us fire resistance. Honestly, that actually is really useful. Because Anjanath has a fire-based attack. Stamina Surge. What one? Increases stamina recovery. That would be useful for our bow. Pro Transporter, that's used, not useless. Item Prolonger is pretty useful, but not right now. And it's certainly not going to be better than our Fortify. Critical Eye. So, like, we just have the Barbecue Master. Like, Critical Eye would probably be really useful. It's raw affinity. So, we would go from a 0% increase to a 5% increase to crit. Which, honestly, not bad. Layered Armor is really fun. Layered Armor is really dope. We need 5 tickets and 5,000 points. Like, look at that. 5,000 points. We only got 1,000. I have to do a major grind. But I can show you what it looks like. And this is the baseline colors without adjusting any of the colors. The actual armor set itself, if I remember correctly, and we can actually go look. The actual armor set, as you can see, has a different color scheme than the layered baseline. But you can make the layered just look like this. Honestly, I think it's a pretty dope armor set. The problem is that we need one more ticket, because it requires a ticket for each piece. And we need a sturdy bone. And those come from much later on in the story. But honestly, I feel like that was a pretty great episode. I think we did good. This is going to be a long one. It really is. Like, you have to be honest, the chef just like, roar. Fiverr bro, he's going to complain about shit. But, yeah. I think we did good this episode. So, thank you for watching. I will catch you guys later. Hopefully I can do more of this, because this is fun. It's fun to go through this game again, and it's fun to record it. Like, Handler, quit just munching on that food. Jesus, she is such a foodie. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.